Hi guys, Chris Weaver with Chris Weaver Law. In this video, I want to talk to you about automatic stay, why it's important, and why it could be very important for somebody who may be facing a potential foreclosure, eviction, repossession, collections action. So stay tuned, you're going to get some very important information. So the automatic stay, it's found in 11 U.S.C. 362. It is the portion of bankruptcy that a lot of bankruptcy attorneys refer to as closing the windows and locking the doors to creditors.
You don't live here.
It stops creditors from attempting to continue to collect on debts owed to them by you through the duration of the bankruptcy process or until a bankruptcy judge says otherwise. Why is this important? Well, to understand why it's important, you need to understand a little bit more about the bankruptcy process. When a bankruptcy is filed, an estate is created, kind of like when somebody passes away. If I were to pass away, an estate would be created. All of my property would go into that estate, and they would be divvied out according to a will if I had a will, or according to state statutes if I didn't have a will. The bankruptcy court handles a very similar estate, the bankruptcy estate. When you file for bankruptcy, it's kind of like something is dying. Your own financial state of affairs, way of doing things, all that is dead. An estate's created. All of your properties and monies go in that estate, and what the trustee does, the bankruptcy trustee and the bankruptcy court do throughout the bankruptcy process is determine if that estate has any non-exempt assets that they can liquidate and divvy out to potential creditors, or if the plan that you've created, say it's in Chapter 13 and you had to create a plan, is legitimate and is able to pay folks what they are due according to the bankruptcy court and according to the trustee. What also makes automatic stay extremely important is the timing factor. Like I said, no creditors can come after you during the bankruptcy process or until the judge says otherwise. Upon immediately filing the petition, that's when it starts. And so a lot of people who may be facing like an upcoming repossession or potential foreclosure, potential eviction, so long as a judgment hadn't been handed down from the court, a final judgment, then that person could file a petition for bankruptcy. The automatic stay could go in place, and say it's a Chapter 7 case. It takes about 90 days to complete most cases. During that 90 days, creditors can't contact you. If they contact you and they continue contacting you knowing that you filed for bankruptcy, then they can get in trouble with the bankruptcy court, something serious. So if you're one of those people who think that maybe a repossession is imminent, an eviction is right around the corner, foreclosure hasn't happened yet, but it's coming. Maybe you want to consider whether bankruptcy filing is going to be good for your situation, whether the automatic stay, where the creditors stop harassing you, stop the phone calls, where no repossession can be had, no eviction can be made, no foreclosure can be enacted during that time frame, whether that will benefit you or not.